So I'm sitting in the hospital and I'm in there for several days, and my sons come to visit. And at the time they were in their teens.
Okay.
And they looked at me, and I'm sitting there just laying in bed with the gown and all these wires and tubes, and you got the bells and whistles all going off. And they looked at me, and bless their hearts, they tried to put on a brave face.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Mm-hmm.
but deep down, you could kind of tell it was that this is the last time I'm going to see Dad.
Mm. Oh,
And for me, it was the same way. I was looking at them saying, in my head, not to them, but just in my head, it's like, I'm not going to see these kids grow up.
oh,
I'm not going to see them become the young men I know they can be. And to me, that just, when they walked out of the room, I started bawling.
yeah.
My wife was right there the whole time. And she, to her credit, even after that third bout with severe sepsis, she didn't go out and buy a black dress, not quite yet. The survival rate for severe sepsis is right around 15 to 20%.
Mm.
And it's the more you have it, the lower that number goes.
Sure. Sure.
So I think that's one reason why the doctor said you're playing Russian roulette. The more you do this, the higher chance is you're not going to get out of here except in a body bag.
Right. Right.
So, I had a designer toe tag all picked out. I was ready.
Oh, no, Jay.
But we decided, let's try the oils. Let's try Vicky's hippie oils.
Okay.
And Vicky sent us a bottle of Thieves, a 15 milliliter bottle of Thieves essential oil blend from Young Living, as
Okay.
well as some samples of Ningxia Red, that proprietary beverage that is just absolutely fantastic. Tastes great. And I started using that.
Okay.
I would put the Thieves on the bottom of my feet. And the whole time I was doing that, and my wife was doing it for me because I was still kind of incapacitated and couldn't really do a whole lot during recovery. She'd put the stuff on, and it's like I'd be sniffing the air going, it's okay, I know it's May, but it smells like apple cider in here. But you get used to it. And she's putting it on the VitaFlex points on my feet. I have to admit, it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Worked after about two and a half weeks, 2 to 2.5 weeks of using the Ningxia and the Thieves blend. I went into an immunologist, and they did a blood test, and they said, okay, your levels are really low. Your gamma globulin levels and your immunoglobulin levels are really, really low.
Okay.
But for me to be as sick as I was, they said that those levels had to have been lower, because like they've got all these scales that they rate these things on, and I'm not a medical person. I don't know. You would think with the number of times that I've talked to doctors, I'd pick something up, but no. They said, okay, you're at level 4, and the acceptable levels are levels 4 through 217. But you're at level 4. For you to be as sick as you was, you had to have been at level 3 or lower.
Okay.
This is improving. What have you been doing? Did they give you anything? No, they didn't give me anything at the hospital. They didn't assign any kind of prescription to me. And I told the immunologist that I've been using this oil that has cinnamon bark and clove and lemon and rosemary and eucalyptus in it. And I've been drinking this beverage, this red juice made out of wolfberries. And he looked at me and kind of shook his head and said, okay, well, whatever works, keep doing it.